Hello YouTubers, Minecrafters, and peoples of the intertubes, and welcome back to Modded Minecraft, coming to you from the KerPOWCraft Kingdom server. My name is Tolbert, and I'm your host, and thanks for coming along. I'm glad you could join us. Well, today is the last day of working on our little PvP arena here. And as promised in the last episode, we're going to have a little bit of fun in this one. As you can see, I got a whole bunch of redstone components in my inventory. And in addition to that, I got a shulker box here full of Tango's Happy Funtime sauce. So I think you can guess what we're going to be going and doing here today. We're going to be setting something up here to the point where the people in the PvP arena just can't sit still for too long. If you do sit still for just a little bit too long, well, some fun is going to be dropping down on you. That's the whole point of what we're doing here today. So what we got to do, we got to lay down a sticky piston. We're going to lay down a bit of polished basalt in front of that. The reason why we're using the polished basalt, one, it's a nice dark texture, and two, obsidian is an unmovable block. So I can't do anything with that. So there we go, we'll have that blocking up that hole until we're ready to release what's going to be inside. And of course, as you can guess it, what's inside is Happy's Funtime sauce. So we're going to surround it like that. We can take that block back. We'll take a bit of the Funtime sauce real quick here. And what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and rush on back, and we're going to put the Happy sauce right inside the middle here. And so it's ready. And oh, let's not let it go everywhere up here. So we gotta set it up so that when it retracts, that should be good. It retracts like so, and we don't see it happening here, but we should see it happening down there. We should see it flowing downward. Let's just fly away real quick and double check. Yep, there it is, flowing down. And so that's something we're going to do. We're going to hook up a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these. So we can go ahead and seal that back off, and we should see the Happy Funtime sauce stop flowing. Yep, and there it is. So it's just going to continue the rest of its way down there, and so that's what we're going to be working on. Everything is going to be powered from this single torch right here. And this is going to go down to a switch on the other side in there. So you're going to flip the switch, it's going to come all the way up to this torch. It's going to turn this torch off, which is then going to trigger all the clocks and all the pulse extenders and everything up here so that we get a flow of lava. So let me go ahead and get all of these things set up, and then we'll come back to do a little bit more work on this. Okay, and so there we go. We have all of our locations set up on where we're going to be doing this at. And I just got reminded myself that if you notice, I have 838 levels at the moment. And I am taking on the Impulse SV challenge. That's right, Impulse. I accept your challenge of 1,000 levels. Working on that. Hopefully we'll have that within the next couple of days. We can go ahead and send that out on Twitter to go ahead and show that we accomplished the Impulse Challenge. But as going back to this, we have all of our spots chosen. I went ahead and removed all of the glowstone. Actually, the glowstone is not needed because we do have a mega torch way down below there, which is stopping the spawns of any kind of hostile mobs. And so this is what we got. We have the 7 points all throughout here that we're going to use. This one being 4 together. This is where that central tower. This is where that central tower is. And so it's going to flow all the way down there. So we just made that 4 instead of just 1. Well, just to make it a little bit easier for the lava to get down there. And so now we're going to go ahead and work on getting all the lava pools set up here. And then we're going to start working on some timings. Because yes, we want all this to be able to go off at different times. We don't want everything to be there at the exact same time. We want everything to be different times. Keep it interesting for the players, that is. So that none of them know what or how or when these are going to go off. The only person that's going to know that is, of course, myself. So let me get all this built up real quick. And actually, I don't need that one there. But we'll put that one there anyways. Make it look just a little bit neater. So let me get all these set up. Let me get all the pools in. And then we'll come back when we start to work on the timing of things. And hopefully we can get this set up exactly how we want them to be. Okay, so each of the 7 spots has the Happy's Fun Sauce in there that is ready to be released. All 7 of them, that is. And how we're going to start this off is, well, this torch is going to go to a pulse extender. And this pulse extender is going to be the main thing that pretty much activates everything. That's the whole point of it. So if we set that up just like that, that's our main. So this line right here is going to come over to the main hopper clock, otherwise known as an etho hopper clock. And I want that to have that one extended and to keep it extended so that when that torch is on, the entire system is off. That is the whole point for that part. So everything will be turned off like this. This main power will go all throughout the place. And this is going to be the main clock, but we're also going to have additional clocks as well. We're going to go ahead and take this line and bring it this way. And this is going to go to another clock. And well, we're going to go ahead and take this line here and extend it this way to yet a 3rd clock. So there's going to be a total of 3 clocks. There's going to be the middle one, which is dictated off of this main one. And then a clock for that side and a clock for this side. At least the main clocks. That will then trigger everything else. And so, since this is going to go to another clock like this, the other clocks, including this one, will then go to an additional pulse extender as well. And then that will go to a release for these. So it'll go to yet another hopper clock here. And let's see if I can get this one set up real quick as an example. We got 2 hoppers pointing into each other. Then coming off of that, we have comparators going into a block, going to a repeater, with redstone going to the pistons. And so we'll do that again over here. And actually this one we can actually hook up right there. Oh, we'll ignore that part for right now. So that is the extent of a etho hopper clock. And we'll just throw in, say, 16 items. And so, like right now, pulse extender is powered. And then the pulse extender will lose power. And so then that would release that lava. And now the power's back on. It closes that sticky piston to stop the lava. And then as that releases again, boom, lava gets released. That's what we're going for. And we're going to have these put throughout here. So we need 7 of these total. And then a main power one that's going to be used. So let's go ahead and start working on getting some of this stuff built up. And let's see what kind of timings we can get put in there and just see if we can fit everything within this limited space up here. So we'll be back in a minute. Well, that middle tower is taking a long time for that lava to dissipate. So I guess I learned something new today with lava, and that single column lava dissipates faster than multi-column lava. So we gotta try to work on our timings a little bit here to get this to dissipate within the amount of time before the next part comes down and matches up with it. We'll take a look at the timings. Okay, so there we have exactly what I was going for. We have what is going to be the torch tower that comes all the way up here, and then this is going to extend to this pulse extender. That way when we flip the switch down there, it's not going to trigger everything at once. So now this pulse extender is going to run, and it's going to hit this clock here, which is triggering the main middle one here. So instead of a 2x2 lava, we went with lava in the 2 corners, which is spreading exactly how I want it to, and there is enough time in there to give a little bit of a break like I wanted to. And of course we have pulse extenders going all over the place so that they all trigger at different times. Each clock has a different amount in there, so that everything triggers differently. And so if we go ahead and if we pop down here right now, you can see we have nothing going on at the moment. And so if we fly back up there, and we'll knock out that one torch there, so it'll simulate as if it was being triggered. And so nothing's happening at first, but then you'll see that a couple of them open, things start to flow down, and then as those ones close, other ones will open. And okay, there's the other side. And so everything is triggering at a different time, but roughly for the same amount of time. So you can see we only get a little bit coming down. Okay, the central tower has stopped, and you can see that spread is going to go down. It's going to spread pretty much through all of the center there. There's going to be like a small diagonal where it doesn't hit, but this is exactly what I'm going for. Lava coming down at different times, different stages, spreading out in different ways. So that you have to kind of be a little bit careful inside there. And there you can see that diagonal in the middle, but it's exactly what we're going for. Well, except maybe these two are a little bit too aligned at the moment. So I'll make a small adjustment up there for that to spread those out a little bit more, but that pretty much settles what we're going for. See, that one dissipated, that one's starting, that one dissipated, then that one's going to finish and start to dissipate as that one comes down. And that's kind of what we're doing all over the place in here. So that's exactly what I wanted to happen. So now it's time to go ahead and make ourselves this torch tower here. That's going to trigger the entire thing. And it's going to come down, and the power button is going to be roughly right here. So let me get that torch tower built, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so there's my torch tower going all the way up. I did flip the switch and test it, and everything worked perfectly. So now I'm going to completely seal this up so that nobody can be the wiser upon what's happening inside here. And unfortunately, it's going to use quite a bit of resources to seal this up. But that is quite okay. I have no problem with that. So I'm going to seal this up, and then I'm also going to go ahead and put the final roof on top of this thing. That final roof is going to be pretty much exactly the same as the obsidian that's already there. We've already gone ahead and raised up the sides here one, right? We're just going to pop that up another one and then completely top it off. And then comes the hard part. After we do that, well, then we got to head over that way to an ocean monument right next to that one. And we're going to try to get that Elder Guardian and put him underneath the floor down there. So that is going to be quite an interesting task. So let me go ahead, seal this up, and we'll be back at that Elder Guardian. Alright, so we're here at the Guardian farm for Philantis, and there is another Guardian temple or ocean monument right over there towards the east. Let's see if we can't hop on over there real quick and see if we can't do this. So there is that. Alright, I'm going to use some of this ice temporarily. Get myself prepared. As I accidentally jump off of it. Okay, so got our TNT, we have our redstone blocks, and we have some dirt that we're going to use. We're going to try to blow a hole in the side and then try to take him along all the way back to home, 1,300 blocks away. So I have all this dirt with me to build a little bit of a tunnel as we go. Let's go ahead, hop on down here and see what we can do. Alright, so that was the mining fatigue 2 given by Guardians. Alright, so first things first, build myself a little block in order to block line of sight here. Alright, let's see what that does for us. That just blew a hole in the top. Well, that's not where we need the hole. Where do we need the hole at? Where's the Elder Guardian at? Okay, Elder Guardian is in here. Alright, so we need to blow another hole right here. And I'm drowning. Let's get some air real quick. Oh, get out of the way, buddy. Alright, we got a little bit of a hole here. And I've got to hurry to get air and not die. And he doesn't look like he's moving from inside there, does he? I don't think he's got enough room to get out, actually. Let's go see about some more TNT. Alright, I'm back. I've blown up a bit of a bigger hole there, and now I just gotta try my best to mine away that one block. Let's see if we can't get that. Give us enough room to get this guy out of here. At least that's the plan. The nice thing about the mod of Minecraft here is that my pick has efficiency 6 and unbreaking. So that might give us enough to be able to get this out of here. Alright, so we got that block gone, so now we can start trying to move him along. After we get a breath of air, that is. Alright, so the idea here is that we're going to build a little bit of a tunnel. Not a full-size tunnel, but we are going to go out a little bit. Or at least try to. So something around those lines, at least enough to keep him contained. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so I decided to change tactic a little bit here. Now I'm going to try to pull him out of there and then seal him up in a room. And if I can do that, then I can try to empty all the water out of that room and see if I can create a nether portal and take him through the nether to the new home. See if I can get him into a mine cart and whatnot. So let me work on this and I'll try to get back with you in a little bit. Alright, so I eventually got this guy trapped here. And I got all bunch of nether portals set up to try and see if we can't get him all the way through. So I gotta break these. I got one more thing of milk left. Perfect. So let me drink that. Break that. Let's see if we can't get him to go through the nether portal here. Stop trying to shoot me. Go through the portal. That's going to be a difficult part. Oh, there he goes to the portal. Alright, so that's good. So the problem... he's going to keep on trying to shoot me. And I can't take any more than one shot, otherwise he's going to kill me. So let's see. Let's see what we can do on the other side here. Alright, so I'm going to run and he's going to vanish. All he did was just vanish on me. He better not be back there. He's not here. Where did he go? He's just gone. Alright, you know what that means for me? That means I give up trying to get him. So during the PvP tournament, they're just going to have to be careful not to break the glass or the obsidian or the sea lanterns or anything else in the tournament. Alright, welcome back to the PvP arena that we have been working on over here at the Fulantis base. And what we have to do yet is to distribute these items to be used. And well, I just realized one thing that I forgot was some blocks. I don't believe that we can put item frames on glass. Well, you know what? Let's just double check that real quick. Can we put item frames on glass? Oh, we can. Even better. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. Let's start with the elytra and ender pearls. So what you can do, one thing when you come out of your area there, you can run over here, you can grab an elytra, and we're going to be using the storage drawers. Oh, I already got them in my inventory. We're going to use the storage drawers there with the elytra so that you can get the 5 rockets to fly around with, or what you can get is of 5 ender pearls. So you can grab the ender pearls to get up those areas quickly, or you can use the elytra. One of the two. So next we're going to go to the second floor, and we're going to put up 1 piece of armor and 1 weapon. That weapon is also going to have a mastery book. So I'll just go ahead and ender pearl up there. And so let's go ahead and put in the weapon and the book. Double check, make sure it's the right book. Okay. You can do that, or you can go to the other side here and you can grab that piece of armor. And so finally on the top we do another piece of armor and another weapon of some sort. In this case, it'll be the dagger. And that is all going to go on the top there. And I'm getting real tired of this getting damaged with the ender pearls here. Alright, so let's do, that is a knife, right? Yep, that is a knife ability. And so one more over here. And that is for the feet. Alright, so that is one side set up. I'm not going to do the other side with you. We'll do that off camera. But the last thing that I want to do is the bow and arrows. And that's going to be on this middle tower here. And this is going to be hard to get to, all because the lava just keeps coming down from up top. And that didn't place correctly. Let's get that back. Or at least it didn't place how I wanted it to place. Let's see if I can get it. Nope, it's not going to place how I want it to. Well, that's fine. So the bow and 5 arrows will be there, and one more. One more thing to do. The glaive. The glaive is the most powerful weapon in this game. At least in my estimation. The reason why I say that, I put the level 3 rockets in there, didn't I? I did. Let's fix that real quick. But the reason why I say the glaive is the most powerful weapon in the game is because it has a reach of like 5 blocks or so. And I'm not able to take off. And so that's where I want to put the glaive. That is if I can teleport around correctly. So we're going to put the glaive in the top of the central tower. Very tippy top. Hard to get to, but if you can get to it, you're going to have a severe advantage over your opponent. Now let's see if we can do this here. Well, that was nowhere close to where I wanted to go. All right, let me get on top of that tower real quick here. I'll give it one more shot. And I died. And lost 867 levels. I guess I'm starting the impulse challenge all over again. Well, let me get back to base since I'm in spawn now and regather all my things. I'll meet back up with you in just a moment. Well, well, well. If it isn't Stithis, the dragon of the West, assassin for hire, I have an offer for you here. I've come into quite a bit of possession in this little barrel next to me here. And seeing as you're an assassin for hire, I'd like to actually hire your services in reverse, so to say. Going forward, all actions, or you will take no actions against any of Philantis, the people of Philantis, or of the Elven Treehouse Kingdom. What say you to this?
I have one caveat.
And that is?
None of the aforementioned groups that I shall take no action against shall take action against me or my nation.
I think that can be an agreement.
I think we have an arrangement, Tolbert.
So, shall we drink to it then?
We shall.
Excellent doing business with you.
Likewise.
So as I was saying, we're going to put the glaive way up in the top here. Because it's a very special, very powerful weapon. Because it's got such a long reach. Okay, so now that is going to complete our preparation of our PvP arena area. I just got finished putting in the items on the other side, and then everything will be all set. And so hopefully come the next episode, we will have that tournament and everything will work out nicely. So till next time, everybody, thanks for coming along. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and we will see you again shortly.